you want to know further or better, or, then you can ask me, or else I can talk on whatever topic I wish to talk on. I have no such fix. Sometimes I'm saying this because sometimes I go to places and people have a lot of questions on any particular topic or any particular area. Like yesterday, they requested me to deliver a talk on the 5 aggregates, or Panchakhanda, what you call in Pali. So I gave a talk on that. So similarly, if you have any particular area you wish to know more, then you can say, or else I can generally give a talk. Generally give a talk on that.
Particular questions?
Nghe bác ơi, con thả mà bác.
เมื่อสนใจอย่างที่ท่านพูดเกี่ยวกับธรรมะตอนไหนก็ได้
In that case, then I think I will give a talk on the Four Noble Truths. You have heard about it before, but in any case, it's worth repeating again and again, because that's the essence of the Buddha's teaching. The first Noble Truth is called the Noble Truth of suffering, unsatisfactoriness, whatever you wish to call it. And so the Buddha says that whatever we have in encounters, experiences in life, whatever, it sometimes is pleasant, sometimes is unpleasant. But whatever it is, basically, even when we have the pleasant situations, unpleasant ones, anyways, we do not like. And the pleasant ones, even though we like it, but it transforms into unpleasantness at a certain point of time. And that is the nature of worldly experiences, basically. So you cannot really pinpoint to a particular object and then you could say that, okay, this is pleasant at this time and this is going to remain pleasant for all times in future. And such a thing is not found in this world. That's a fact of life. You cannot probably pinpoint a single thing that you could say like that. So, because the essence of the worldly phenomena is to undergo change. That is the essence of it. So, when it is undergoing change, then there is a constant instability in all the phenomena that we are basically experiencing. Like, for example, what the food you eat regularly, one day the very same food that we can digest otherwise would give you indigestion. The very same food. It's not something else you are eating. The very same food will give you indigestion. That's the nature. It's not that the food was something bad. Food was probably right. But your ability to digest it goes up, it goes down. It's like undergoing change all the time. So the very same food, someday you might not be able to digest. You will have indigestion. So this is the very nature of all phenomena. It's not with regard to the food or anything. It's with regard to the all phenomena that we can really experience in our lives, to undergo some change all the time. So you see, we are born as childs, and then we start growing up. Growing up means we have to undergo a lot of things. We have to go to school, we have to learn a lot of things, we have to face a lot of tough situations in school, or if people who go to colleges, universities, they have to face all that. And then they get into some kind of job, they start earning money, and then there is further tensions with regard to it. So there is always something happening in our life. And so, for example, a lot of people say generally, as children we were so happy. We could just play and then we could just enjoy the life and then peacefully go home and sleep. So, but you ask the children, they say, no, we are not really happy because we have to do some things that we don't really like. So people basically ask, what it means is, when they are undergoing this constant change from children to adult to more mature people, and then aged people, and then very old. So they process that they are undergoing change, and they are experiencing some kind of unsatisfactoriness in the process of transformation. They said that part was good, this part is not good. So if you say, so the middle-aged people will say, when I was younger, I could do so many things, I had so much of energy. That part was better. But, and then you ask old man, he will say, no, my middle age was better, or my young age was better. So it's always trying to find happiness in something else. Trying to find happiness in something else. And the problem is, no matter what we try to find happiness in, it's ultimately changing also. So there is nothing, the old age is not permanent, the young age is not permanent, the middle age is not permanent. There is nothing which is permanent basically. So we are basically trying to find happiness in something, and then that thing moves away. Then we are trying to find happiness in something else, and that thing moves away. So it just goes on. So it's basically chasing a dream. We all want to chase it, we love to chase it basically. It's a fact that we all love to chase happiness. But the fact is we don't get it. That's the problem. Chasing and getting is one thing, chasing and not getting is a painful thing. So that is why a lot of people, when they start growing and they start aging, you ask them and they say, no, I am tired with this life. They don't really know how are they tired. It's not just the physical tiredness about the life. It's the mental tiredness about the life. Chasing something, getting something, and then letting it slip out of the hand, and then chasing something else, and then getting something else, and then again letting it slip out of the hand. So there is mental tiredness. It's less to do with the physical tiredness, more to do with the mental tiredness of the people. And then they grow old, and then a lot of things, their body doesn't work, mind isn't active all the time. So naturally there are certain very basic things, for example, aging. You can see it is not a very good thing.